Hi, my name is Daniel Spradley, and today I wanted to discuss with you guys a little bit about teaching methods, how breaks in your style, how changing that up can produce some better results with the kids' attention and what they're learning. First, teacher is defined by somebody who shows or explains some sort of information. So here's a little meme with how you guys might see yourselves and how other people might see you guys as being a teacher. So, what we've been told, kids have short attention spans. We all kind of know that to be true. Also, the attention span is about 10 to 15 minutes, so they've advised to handle your lectures and classes accordingly. So with that 10 to 15 minutes, they said that they had done studies and evidence had shown that, but recent studies shows that there's no evidence for a consistent 10 to 15 minute attention span. In fact, the evidence for the 10 to 15 minute idea is imprecise. It's not very accurate. They drew some conclusions based off of some information that wasn't completely full. Current studies, current researchers have found that there are some patterns with attention spans. Every kid is different, but in general, attention spans, there's this settling in phase where within the first 5 to 10 minutes of class, kids can have multiple lapses in their attention. It's called the settling in phase. And then again at about 10 to 18 minutes into the class or lecture, kids tend to have another lapse. And then at the closing, you guys know this, kids are looking at the clock, wondering when they're going to get out of class, they're getting their backpacks ready. There's a few lapses in attention span. In fact, research shows that it could be up to every 3 to 4 minutes during that closing phase. So what the other evidence says is that the teaching method is directly kind of responsible and effective for managing kids' attention lapses. The power of active learning. Active learning is this concept of getting these kids involved. It's being active. The two most common are questions and demonstrations. And then another third one that I found is just direct participation, getting the kids to teach also or participate in the lesson somehow. And then doing lectures as follow-ups. Research also suggests that when you do lecture as secondary, that the kids have much fewer attention lapses than if you start with lecture or just lecture the whole time. So I just want to give you some tips. Inflection in voice. Change the way your voice sounds. Make it a dynamic, active experience for the kids if you are going to be lecturing. Props and visuals. Memes, pictures, things to get the kids' attention. Bring them back if they're having one of their lapses. Startling statement or quote at the beginning. When they're having that setting in phase, throw something out there that will grab their attention right away. Also, it's important to know the correct level of difficulty. You don't want to be giving too difficult a lesson to the kids, and you don't want to give it too easy. Those will directly affect the way the kids' attention span works. And then student involvement, using that active learning style. What we should do, capture their attention, quote, picture, however you want to do that. Be creative. This is a time where teachers can utilize your own personality, your own creativity, and grab their attention at the beginning. Get the students involved, help combat that every 10 to 18 minutes break after the settling in. And then break up the lectures. That is important. Research, even if it's improper or current up-to-date research, does suggest that just straight lectures do affect the kids and directly negatively affect their attention lapses. Also, plan for their lapses of attention. The kids are going to lose interest from time to time. I was one of those students as a kid, and it's important as a teacher to be able to adapt to this. See the kids out there. If there are multiple kids having lots of lapses, change it up. Do something different, spark something, have something in your back pocket ready to go in case you need to grab their kids' attention. These are the sources if you have any other questions.